everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year 2022!
2022.
Yes, and hope it's better than the last two we've had.
Yes.
Woo.
But I mean,
Yes.
we're on a good trajectory.
Yes, we are.
I mean, things are getting better.
The pandemic, with the pandemic, we're not in the same place
No,
that we
we're
were
not. No.
last year and the year before that.
Yes.
There's people keep your mask on, get shot up, boosted, and let's do that, y'all.
Do those things that's going to keep us safe and healthy so that we don't get overcome again.
Yes,
have to go into
we're kind of getting overcome by this new variant, but let's kind of fight back, y'all. We gotta fight back.
We gotta fight the variant.
We gotta fight the back. Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Fight the variants. Fight
That's
the variants.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is our first episode of 2022.
Woo!
We've got lots of things to share.
Yes.
But in this episode,
the big one is the games that we loved from last year.
Well, that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna talk about.
The games from last year.
And in this episode, we're gonna talk about our favorite games.
Yes.
From 2021.
Even though we still have games to be played from 2019, 2020, and
we have a lot of games to be played. But of the games we played in 2021 that came out in 2021, we've got a top 10 list.
And we played a bunch of them.
We did.
I was kind of surprised, because we've been busy and because we're busy, we be doing stuff, working, and got a kid, trying to get through high school. So we don't play, we try to play as much as we can. Yes, we did.
And we've got, I said a top 10 list, but I have a list.
Yes, and I have a list.
He has a list.
And we don't know what we did. But what I did, family, I put all the games that we played from 2021, and then we picked our top 10 games.
Yes.
From that.
But before we get into all of that.
Yes.
Because we're going too far.
Yes, we are.
We want to hear a word from our awesome sponsor.
Yes.
KTBG.
Awesome. We love them.
Board games that bring the fun to the table. Kids Table Board Gaming has a variety of colorful, fun games like Fossilis, Wreck Raiders, Creature Comforts, and their upcoming game, Power Plants. These are games your family will enjoy, and they are perfect for a family game night. Check out their entire catalog at www.kidstablebg.com. Table board gaming.
Yes.
Love them.
and glad we're going into the new year with them. I love it.
Me too. So happy to have them along the journey with OFPG in 2022.
Yes. And waiting for Creature Comfort.
Yes, we are.
Waiting for that.
Yes,
I'm ready.
All right. So next up, we're going to
Ask OFPG.
All right. Ask OFPG.
Yes.
What do we have?
All right, we got two.
Okay, two.
All right, so from Amber Elbon from YouTube. She said, what were your hobbies before you started board gaming?
Okay.
And do you still find time for them? Yes.
Well, for me, before we started doing board gaming as a family and as a hobby, I used to read.
Yes, you did.
When we first got married, I would read.
Yes.
I loved books. You would buy me books.
Yes, I still, up until a few years ago, I was doing that.
I think the last one you got me was Becoming by Michelle Obama.
Yeah, and I was doing that, but then all of a sudden, you don't really read that much no more.
Well, it's not all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All this happened.
Yeah, all this. All the
but
books,
I had a really, really good affinity for reading.
Yes.
I have a huge book collection from African American writers and African American history based books, whether they're fiction or nonfiction. And that was what I used to do. And the answer is no, I don't do it anymore. I don't have the time because we're doing board games.
Yeah.
But I still have my collection of books. And what about you, babe?
Well, for me, I used to golf.
Yes, you did.
But then I kind of was looking at the cost of board gaming and golf.
The clubs, the clothes,
and I said, well, nah, I said golf. Now I know I see a lot of people that we know still golfing and playing board games, but I was like, I can do so much more with board gaming than with golf. So I kind of gave up golf and went to board gaming. Yeah. But I know we still, one of our hobbies I think together is looking at TV shows.
We love TV shows and movies.
Yeah,
we
movies.
haven't stopped
and we haven't stopped that.
No,
and we still do that. Yeah. I think we do that a little bit more than board gaming sometimes.
Well, there's good stuff out there.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, we did a lot during the holidays because of the Christmas movies.
Yes, I still love my Christmas movies. Lifetime, Hallmark, not even OWN TV and BET. I love my Christmas movies.
I'm so happy the Christmas holidays are over.
Really?
Happy New Year, everybody.
No. I miss them because let me tell you, I'm serious, family. I get a list at the beginning, right when Christmas comes. I get a list of all the movies that are coming out, and I just start recording them. I just setting them up.
It's just insane.
I love it. And we kept going. I think the last one we saw was on Christmas Day. We found one on Christmas Day, and I saw it. Now I still love them. So that's a hobby of mine. It only comes around once a time. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think we still look at our TV and our TV and our movies. We still do that, so I love that. Yeah. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
And eating. And eating.
We're not gonna talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, family, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yes.
We're gonna just move on. Yes. All right, next question. All right, from Haley and Michael from Twitter. They give us a lot of questions. We love them. It says, it's the season of hot drinks. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Because in Omaha, we're going to get some season in a few days. We're going to get some season.
Well, we have some season right now.
Right now, yes.
It's cold.
It's cold, and it's going to be some snowy weather. So it says, it's the season for hot drinks.
Yes.
Do you each have a favorite mug to drink from?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
I know you have a favorite mug.
I have two.
I don't have a favorite mug.
Yes.
We bought these oversized coffee cups.
Yes.
Especially when we do the, Mini World's Tavern coffee. We do that on Sunday.
Yes.
I got these oversized coffee mugs. It's probably about 2 cups of coffee because they're big. And then you've got a Made in Omaha.
I got a Made in Omaha mug that I love, and I use that a lot. Then I have my Cephalfair mug with Gloomhaven on it. Yes. I have my Gloomhaven mug. Yes.
I'm not even going to start off 2022
Don't
saying...
Be nice. Be nice.
I would be nice.
Be nice.
I would be nice. So I have a new love for Gloomhaven.
Yes, so I have my Gloomhaven mug and then my Made in Omaha mug.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just use the ones I bought a set of 4 oversized mugs. I just use those. I don't have a favorite.
I have those. Those are my 2 favorite that I have.
Yeah, that's a good question.
So thank you, Haley and Michael, and thank you, Amber, for all your questions. Yes. Now, family, keep coming through with your questions because we're going to answer them all. We're going to try to. We're going to keep on answering, but we love when you bring them in. We love it. So now we're moving on to the next step.
Board game news.
That's me, y'all. Yeah.
All right, board game news.
Yes, I got a little bit.
Okay, wait.
What?
You didn't do this.
It's a new year. Going back across. All right. So this is some big news.
Okay.
Some big news in the industry.
Okay.
Now, Swedish company Embracer Group A&B, which owns multiple businesses that develop and publish PC, console, and mobile games, just purchased Asmodee. Get how much? 2.75 billion euros. Billion with a B.
Wow.
That's a lot. And they do a lot of PC console games and all that stuff. So now it's really cool.
How's that gonna work?
Well, it's gonna work.
Okay.
Because I think some of those IPs that they own is gonna kind of come into Asmodee.
Okay, that makes sense.
And for one, I'm gonna give you an example. Embracer just bought Dark Horse Comics, and they have a lot of IPs. So that probably, that bring over some of those IPs from Dark Horse Comics into the board games.
It's gonna be interesting.
That could happen. Happen. Now, Embracer Group gave a presentation with members of the Asmodee Group to talk about this acquisition. In that little presentation, it kind of sparked up that they bought Miniature Market, which is a U.S. online retailer. No one kind of knew that. That kind of just popped up. So, now we see, boom, they own Miniature Market.
Yeah, we got
so
to
that
keep
was
an eye on this.
They bought that sometime in 2021. That's wild.
Can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen.
But during the presentation, one of the speakers referred to Asmodee's global distribution network and its work with so many different publishers as, get this. Now, you've heard me and Grant talk about Steam.
Yes.
About Steam, because, I get all my PC games from Steam, and Grant got a Steam library, too. We got libraries.
Yes.
Those Steam sales, y'all, those Steam sales. We love them, though. But someone called Asmodee's, what they're doing, they want to be known as the Steam platform for board gaming. That's something serious.
That is serious.
That's something serious. So we will see if that happens, because they're going on that route. They're going on that road.
Keep an eye out on what's going on.
We're gonna keep an eye on them. Now, Stephen Bonacore, I saw on Board Game Breakfast one day. He said that they're one of the most diversified companies in geek culture.
Well.
Embracer. So Embracer is becoming that, so big that they're gonna be so diversified for geek culture. And I thought that was a good, saying. So that was a good saying. So so we're gonna watch out for Embracer Group and also Asmodee and see what they're doing. Yeah, we're gonna keep that going. All right, next, I just want to shout out that we will be at Dice Tower West, talking about Board Game Breakfast in the Dice Tower. We're going to be with the Dice Tower at Dice Tower West in Las Vegas, March 2nd through the 6th,
it's coming
2022.
Yes.
Well, this year now. Now, last, but certainly not least, we want to talk about OFPG Voices, which is coming this month.
In a couple of weeks.
This month, in a couple of weeks. We're going to have 2 shows of that. And it's going to be January 12th and the 29th.
Well, OFPG Voices, we just want to highlight and showcase people of color, women, LGBTQ, and just any other underrepresented voice that's in the hobby.
Yes.
We want to be that one-stop shop where if you're looking for people of color, you want to hear what they have to say about a game, or you just want to see other people who look like you, or maybe like some of the things you like, we want you to come to our channel and check out OFPG Voices.
Yes.
And want to give you more variety. I mean, we're going to be on the show as well, but we're bringing in people who will teach games, they're going to review games, they're going to talk about things from an academic perspective, people who work in the hobby.
Yes.
So you're going to get a variety of people to look at and listen to, and it'll be on our show, OFPG Voices. Hopefully, on the next show, we'll be able to announce who the sponsors of that show will be.
We have sponsors coming.
We're working on sponsors, but we've got some in line that want to sponsor the show, so we're really excited about that.
Yes.
But we've got a good lineup for the first 2 shows. And we had a meeting with all of our people last week.
Yes, we did.
So excited to work with these personalities and these content creators. So excited. Can't wait to show them to you.
Yes.
But we have 2 more that we have not introduced. And the first one is Aaron. Aaron is from GameEnthus. And Aaron teaches.
Yes.
And we were so excited we got a chance to meet him when we went to PAX U. And he's such a nice guy. And we can't wait to bring him on. He will be on the 2nd show in January.
The
so
29th.
excited.
Yeah,
the 29th.
Yes.
And he started GameEnthus in 2008. He has about over 400 podcasts and over 1,000 videos. In the beginning, he focused on video games, but then he moved over to board games, and he loves the board game hobby. So he lives in Maryland, which is near DC. He's married, and he has 3 daughters. Can't wait. If you have not seen his channel,
go check it out.
Yeah. And then also check him out on OFPG Voices.
Yes.
And we have a new group that's coming on, and that is We're Playing Games. And they are 3 queer board gamers in NYC. And they have a love for gaming online.
Yes.
They highlight the joys of gaming on their TikTok and Instagram. And we just can't wait to get Maggie, Megan and Chris on OFPG Voices.
Can't
welcome.
Wait. Yes, welcome y'all. Welcome.
We're so excited.
Yes.
And again, check it out. We've got some great ideas for this show, and we just want everybody to come in and enjoy being around a diverse community.
Yes, and that's what we want. That's what we want. That's what this hobby we want for this hobby is diversity and inclusion. That's what we're shooting for, and that's what we're gonna keep pushing.
So check us out. OFPG Voices coming up.
Yes, this month. Check it out. And it's gonna be on Wednesdays.
It's on Wednesdays.
We're on Sundays. This show's on Sundays, and then that OFPG Voices
will be on Wednesdays. So
yes.
Mark your calendar.
All right.
Yes. So next up, the heart of the episode.
Here we go, y'all.
All right. Our favorite games from 2021.
Yes, and again, family, I made a list of all the games that were made in 2021, put a list and said, hey, let's pick our favorite 10 off of there.
The ones that were made that we played.
Yes, we played.
And we did, what, about 20 games?
We did a bunch.
About 20.
Over 20.
Over 20 games that we played that came out of 2021.
Yes.
And so each of us now have our own top 10 list. As you guys know, every time we do a top 10 list, my list is better.
I want to do one thing though. I have a caveat. I have a big caveat that is 6 games that were made in 2021 that were not on the list and we didn't play them, but I'm going to play them very soon. And I want to say them. Is Maglev Metro.
Okay.
Maglev Metro from Bezier Games. We're going to play that this holiday weekend.
Okay.
So you're going to hear about that one. And then also That Time You Killed Me by Pandasaurus Games. We're going to play that too because we're excited about that one. We're excited. And then also Fun Fair from Good Games Publishing, which is the revised version from Unfair. But this is Fun Fair that's a little bit more nicer. Because you said unfair, you didn't...
It was unfair?
Yeah, she was unfair. She didn't like all the take that and stuff. But Fun Fair is supposed to be a little bit nicer. And then also Dinosaur World from Pandasaurus Games. We want to get that on the table soon.
Yeah.
And then Imperium Classics, which is from Osprey Games. That's solo. I'm gonna do that this week. The weekend of the holiday. I probably played it, and I'm gonna let y'all know about it because I'm gonna get that on the table. And then the big one that I'm waiting for, but that's gonna be between me and Grant. It's probably Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 2 from Restoration Games. Maybe I can get you on it, but I don't know. Maybe I get somebody to play Deadpool. But other than that, that's going to be... So those 6 are going to be played big time.
Okay, so you're making promises.
Yes, but I'm going to do them. We're going to do it. We're going to play those games. Family, we're going to be snowed in. So while you're seeing this, we'll probably be still snowed in. So we're going to be able to play it. We're going to be playing.
All right, so now that you put together the list that we're going to play.
Yes.
Can we finally talk about the games we played?
I think so.
Okay.
And then I have a caveat on it too. I have an honorable mention. But you go right ahead.
Okay.
Can I do my honorable mention?
Well, honorable mentions usually come after you do your list.
Oh, okay.
Honorable is after. It's not before.
I'm so excited. It was a lot of good.
You don't do honorable before.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot of good games this year.
Well, there's always a lot of good games.
That's true.
But I'm so happy that we had a lot that we to choose from.
Yes.
So we did play quite a few. So we got a list.
Yes.
And we're gonna start, as I was saying before, my list will be better. So when you want to vote about the list and talk about which ones you like.
Yes.
But so we're gonna start with my number 10.
Okay.
And number 10 is 10.
Really?
By AEG.
Yes.
It is a card game. It's 1 to 5 players. Takes about 15 to 30 minutes.
Yes.
And it is push your luck. Bidding. You know, and it's an interesting little card game.
It is.
It is all based around the number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only have 10. Yeah. But you can only have 10 little stones to use to bid.
Yeah.
You're using the numbers 1 through 9.
Yeah.
You don't go to 10, you go 1 through 9. But I really like it that you're building this a sequential list of numbers from 1 to 9, and you want to get all of them. And if you get all of them, you get an 10.
Extra point. You get that 1 point to make it 10. Yeah,
exactly. So 10.
But you keep pushing your luck because if you go over 11 or higher, you bust.
You bust out.
Yes. So you want to get straight.
So press your luck.
So when you hit 10, you got to stop, or before you get there, and you have 2 different ways you can bust. It's either through currency or the numbers. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
either way. You don't want to go over 10.
You don't want to go over 10.
You don't want to go over 10. I mean, it's a really unique concept.
It's a unique, because when your currency comes out, it decreases your numbers.
Exactly.
It's a subtraction number. So it's a cool game. I love it. Because guess what my number 10 is?
What?
10. It's 10.
It's 10.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it fit.
So that's our first crossover. 10.
10.
Yes, 10 by what is that? By AG. Yeah, yes. AG, and it's by the same group from Flat Out Games, who made Point Salad. I mean, come on.
They know how to make card games.
They kicking butt.
Yeah,
but I really do like 10.
That's
10 is fun.
All right.
Now, so you're number 9. You're number 9.
My number 9 is Trails.
Ooh, Trails.
By Keymaster Games.
Yes.
Now, Trails is 2 to 4 players.
Yes.
Henry Audubon is the designer.
And we met him.
We met him
at PAX U. Yes.
And it was so good to meet him.
It was cool.
And it's a point-to-point movement.
Yes.
Contracts and set collection.
Yes.
But the overall thing for me is just a beautiful looking game. You know, it's really nice. I mean, you feel relaxed, like you're really on a trail.
Yes.
You're walking through a park.
Yes.
It's beautifully done.
Yes.
It's a good game.
And you know, it just carries over from parks. This is just kind of like the travel version.
Yeah,
you know, the travel version.
It's a lighter version.
Lighter
than parks.
travel
it's not
version.
Quite as difficult.
Yeah.
But I love it because it's something that is easy. You can put on the table.
Yes. Yeah.
You can show it to people and they can catch on really quickly.
Yes.
Trails.
And just to bring in more people into the hobby, you know, with this little gateway.
Yeah.
I love that.
Trails is my number 9.
Number 9. My number 9 is Mandala Stones from Board and Dice Games. 2 to 4 players, and it's more like pattern building and set collection, and you know, like you layer it because you have this like mandala, this like circle where you're trying to get these stones.
Beautiful.
Well, no,
stones,
first you got the the one little pattern where you got to get these stones around, and you have this this I guess it's kind of like the artist that you're trying to get away from, so you can get the different patterns and put them on another board where you can try to get points, which I really love about Mandala Stones. It's a fun game.
It is.
You know, it's real fun.
And I love the way the stones feel.
The stones feel
I
great.
love the colors.
Yeah.
They're bright and beautiful. Yeah, it's a good
It
game.
reminds you of Azul's, little...
Yes, that same material.
Yeah, the little same material, little, components. So it's really cool. So I like Mandala Stones. My number 9. Yes.
Okay, well, my number 8...
Yes.
Is Mandala Stones.
Oh, right. Nice. See that? Look at that.
2 to 4 players. As we said a few minutes ago, it's pattern building, set collection. Then you've got these in-game bonuses.
In-game bonuses that you're trying to go with. Yeah.
It's a great game. Like, again, if you're a tactile person.
Yes.
And you want to touch stuff.
Yes.
You're going to like the way
it's a really cool abstract game.
It is.
It's really fun abstract game. So we definitely.
All right. My number 7. No, number 8. That was our number 8. So you're number 8.
My number 8 is Trails from Keymaster Games. 2 to 4 players, and again, a set collection. You know what she said. It's a great game, and we talked about it, so it's really, really fun.
So we're gonna have all crossovers this time.
I guess we are.
Oh no, out of 20 games.
But that shows that these games were really popular with this stuff.
But you think you would have other ones. But let's go to my number 7.
Number 7.
My number 7 is Machi Koro 2.
Oh, okay. By
Pandasaurus Games.
Yes.
2 to 5 players. Machi Koro is a cute little game. It's all about cards.
Yes.
You're building your own little city in a way because you're getting different things like a cafe or a bank or a farm or flower shop. And there's some take that.
It's a lot of take that.
Yeah, the take that can get there.
Yeah.
Can get to you.
Yeah.
But the thing with Machi Koro 2, I think it's easier than Machi Koro.
I think it is because in Machi, the regular Machi Koro, you have like all these different landmarks you gotta turn over, like about 4 or 5 or something like that. You gotta turn over.
And this one you only have 3.
3. You buy your landmarks.
Yeah, you buy them, and it's just 3 of them. So they made it easier than the original Machi Koro, but it's still a lot of fun.
It's still a lot of fun.
I love the cards. I love trying to pick my shops and try to put my little a little area together, my little city or whatever you want to call it. But I love Machi Koro. It's random production.
Machi Koro 2.
Machi Koro 2, sorry.
Yeah.
And dice rolling. You got to roll those dice and try to get your cards to produce.
Yes, you got to get your cards to produce.
If you got a 4 and that 4 is going to give you some coins, you want to roll a 4.
And it's crazy because there's one landmark on there. I think it's one that if you get that, the game is over instantly.
Yeah.
It's just one landmark because you need 3 to regularly you need 3. And then when you get that 3rd, the game is over. But they have one card, one landmark that you get it, done. But it's like a bunch of money. So yeah.
But Machikoro too. Lots of fun. That's my number 7. What's your number 7?
Okay, so this is where we separate.
Okay, we're separating.
All right, we're separating. My number 7 is Furnace. Yes.
We have separated.
Yes, we have separated. So it's Hobby World and Arcade Wonders, 2 to 4 players. I love it because she doesn't like it because it's the theme is not much of a theme, but I love it because of the mechanics of building an engine and building a tableau and just an engine. It's an engine builder. It's a pure engine builder, and I love it. I love it.
It's a good engine building game.
Yes,
but I just didn't get into the name Furnace.
I don't think it wants you to. It's for the pure mechanics of the auction is fun too. The auction is fun because you have these discs. You have 1 to 4, and you put a disc down on a card. You try to win that card, or sometimes you don't even want to win that card because the card you can either win the card or get the resources that come from that card. So sometimes you just want the resources from that card because it's also resource management of how you work your engine. So it's a really cool auction mechanic, and I think
that's the most unique thing about the game. Is the auction mechanic.
The auction mechanic. So I just love it for the mechanics that it produces, and the theme. It ain't much of a thing. You
could have called it circus.
You could call it anything.
You could call it furnace. It's gonna be called Automoshop.
Yeah, it could have been train one, trains. But
bakery.
So but revolution. Anything. But
I mean, the mechanics could have gone with anything, but they didn't tie the theme in enough for me.
And see, I'm cool with that. Okay. It's just the mechanics and how fun that game is. So that's what. So number 7, Furnace. I like it.
Well, my number 6.
Yes.
It's 7 Wonders Architects by Repost Productions. It is 2 to 7 players, card drafting, set collecting, variable player powers. 7 Wonders.
Yes.
If you've ever played 7 Wonders, you'll like this one because it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier, but it's fun though.
It's fun. It's so unique. Yeah. Because with this one, you get cards in your color.
Yes.
And then only you and the player to your left can use one deck, or on the other side is that one, somebody else. Kind of interesting.
And then also the center deck. So you have 3 opportunities. Yeah, you got 3 opportunities.
And then you build the wonders. You turn them over. They got these different wonders you can build, which are really unique.
Yeah.
They look like a puzzle because they're put together.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah, it's a boiled down version of 7 Wonders. And it's also more boiled down from 7 Wonders Duel.
7 Wonders
Duel. Because we love 7 Wonders Duel.
That's cutthroat.
But it's,
7 Wonders Duel is cutthroat.
And this one's kind of cutthroat when you have
it's a friendly game.
It's a friendly game.
It's friendly. 7 Wonders Architects is very friendly. But much more friendly than 7 Wonders or 7 Wonders Duel.
And it's not that quick. It's a little strategy to it because you have 3 different card decks that you can go from. The center one, you don't know what's going on there, but you have the 2 that you can pick from either left or right that you can see what's going on. So you have to think about what's happening. What you want.
But I like
it's really cool. I like it
a lot.
Yeah.
So that's my number 6, 7 Wonders Architect.
My number 6, guess what? 7 Wonders Architect. Yes. Repost Productions. Yes, that's mine too. So we separated for a second and came right back. Yes. So that's my number 6. So that's all we gotta say. So now
let's go to number 5.
Top 5, baby. Top 5.
Number 5 for me is Cascadia Flat Out Games, 1 to 4 players. There's drafting, pattern building, tile placement, and who doesn't love some Beth Sobel art?
We love her. We love her art. We love her.
Beautiful. You feel like you're in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
It's just for me, I think it's kind of relaxing. When I see images like that, they relax me. Now, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
When we're playing,
it's a good game because the tiling and the drafting.
But it's such a pretty game to look at. The animals, the foliage. The water, everything's just beautiful.
Yeah, and it's really cool how you have to, in order to get points and stuff, you got to do the patterns that they're trying. There's different cards that you have to go after and try to put your, those animals and stuff in the right way. Because sometimes the eagles can't be, different spots. So you got to make sure the eagles can be seen but can be close together. And then you have, the salmon run where the salmons have to, you put the different salmons in a way. So it's really cool.
It is an awesome game.
It's an awesome game. And we met that designer.
Yes, we did.
Randy Flynn. We met that designer at PAX U too.
And it was so good to meet him him, but yes, I love that game. Absolutely love it.
Yes.
So that's my number 5.
I am surprised that it's so low on your list.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your number 5, Mr. Man?
So my number 5, and I think it's going to be probably higher on yours, I think.
Okay, let's see. What is
Enchanted Plumes from Calliope Games.
Okay, you must have made a mistake on that one.
No, I did not make a mistake. Yes, that is number 5.
So you may want to reevaluate.
Listen, it made my top 5.
I think you should reevaluate
No.
the placement of that particular.
No. So it's 2 to 6 players, and I love Enchanted Plumes because it's first of all, it's just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I mean, just the different, feathers and stuff is just beautiful.
Colors.
The colors hand managed. It's a hand management type game, a set collection, and you're trying to make a peacock, a peacock's
with
tail,
beautiful feathers,
and you try to make the first row of cards is negative, so you try to make sure that
first row is low,
and then you try to build up after that, and you have your discretion of how big you want your rows to be.
Yeah, your peacock's plumes.
Your peacock plumes, but you can't have it too far because you get caught up. Because if you don't complete your plumes, you're not gonna get those good points.
Yeah, you're gonna miss some points.
And you're gonna miss some points, and sometimes you're gonna go negative. So it's a really cool game, and I really, really love it. I think Calliope really kicked it out the park with this one. What is that? Hit it out the park.
Hit out the park.
With this one.
You didn't think they hit it out too far. You gave them a 5.
Listen. They made my top 5, sweetheart.
All right. That's your list.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
Yes.
That's your list.
Number 4.
Number 4 for me is Dog Lover by AEG.
Yes.
And Dog Lover is card drafting, set collecting, 2 to 4 players. It is the cutest thing.
Yes.
You got these cute little dogs, and you can teach them little tricks and stuff. And the tricks are how you get to pick your cards on the little grid. They've got toys you can get. They've got special foods you want to feed them.
Yes.
So if you know anything about cat lover, is it cat lovers?
Cat lady. Cat lady.
If you know anything about, cat lady, you will love Dog Lover.
Yes.
Similar type of game.
Yes.
Similar type of artwork. But just a fun game, and we had a good time. And our son Grant played it. He loved it.
Yes, and some friends of ours, Marcus and Jade, they liked it too.
They loved it too. Yeah. So we've put it out there. We love Dog.
Now there's a caveat to that is not out just yet. It came out at some of the conventions. Yes. It was out at some of the conventions, but it won't make it due to shipping and stuff. It's not gonna make it to retailers in America till later this year.
But it still came out in 2021.
It still came out in 2021. Yes, it did.
Love it.
Yes.
That's my number 4. So what's yours?
My number 4. I don't know I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed it, and it's Cryo from Z-Man Games, 2 to 4 players.
Okay.
I just like the theme.
Okay.
I like the theme. Like you have, you're going through space, and now, your ship is falling onto this planet, this dangerous planet that you have to get all these cryo chambers into the below in the caves before the sun goes down or everybody freezes.
Yes.
It's great worker placement.
It is a good worker placement game.
You're using the little drones, going to different places with your worker placement, trying to do things, and I enjoy it. Trying to get resources.
You really enjoy. I liked it.
I enjoyed it. And then it's area majority. When you go into the caves and stuff. But I enjoyed it. Worker place. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, Cryo's a good game.
Yeah, you didn't like it too much?
I liked it.
You liked it a little bit?
It a lot,
okay.
Yes.
All right, but because I want to play it again because I think, and also, I'm not hearing it a lot.
Yeah.
In the top 20 top 10s and stuff like that for 2021. I don't hear it that much, and I guess they kind of forget it because I think it's going to be one of those underrated games that people kind of forget about.
Sometimes so much good stuff.
It's so many good stuff, but Cryo.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. That's not my number 4. I really do. I like it.
So now we're at number 3 for me.
Yes.
And my number 3 is Dice Miner.
Yes, you really like that game.
I do.
Man, you like that game. I gotta get it.
Dice Miner is a 1 to 4 player game.
Yes.
It's dice rolling, drafting.
Yes.
Variable player powers.
Yes.
But you draft your dice on this mountain.
Yeah.
And so that's why you're a dice miner. You're mining the dice off the mountain.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that game.
You really did enjoy that game.
We played it so many times.
Yes, we did. It was fun.
We kept playing it over and over because it's quick and it's fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
But see,
that.
the caveat to that one is that you don't want the retail version. You want the Kickstarter.
Want the Kickstarter. I want the big mounted.
You want the plastic mounted.
I don't want the cardboard.
And not the cardboard. Yes, yes.
I want the plastic.
Because I was looking at the brothers Murph was talking about their top 10 or whatever, and they love Dice Miner too.
Yeah, Dice Miner.
And they said they like the retail version. I said, well, Starla like the retail version. She wants the nice one. Yes, yes. So my number 3. My number 3. Terraforming Mars, Ares expansion. Yes. My Terraforming Mars has made it back, family.
I knew you couldn't have a list without
Stronghold games and 1 to 4 players, but I play it for solo, and I love it. It boiled down all the stuff that a lot of people don't like about Terraforming Mars, even though I love it all, and kind of give it to you in like a more streamlined, streamlined manner. Yeah. And a lot of people say they don't need the regular Terraforming Mars anymore, but nope, I need it all. I want it all. So it's a lot of hand management and variable player powers, and also, everybody goes together with getting, the same kind of, stuff. But I love the game. I love Terraforming Mars Ares expansion. Yes, I knew it. It was a Target exclusive, so that was a really cool thing. So a lot of other people will get to love Terraforming Mars. So I love it. That's my number 3.
All right, so now we are at number 2 for me.
Yes.
Number 2 is Origins First Builders by Board and Dice.
Yes.
1 to 4 players. And in this game, there's drafting, there's tile placement, and there's worker placement, because your workers are your dice.
Yes.
And I love the game. I love, it has a bunch of colorful dice in it. I love the little wheel that you have to turn.
That really determines what you need to do. That determines what you do with each one of those resources. Yeah.
Origins, they hit it out the park. This one's more of a midway game. It's not a gateway, but I don't think it's too difficult. It's
more than a little midway.
You think so?
You got a lot of stuff going on in there.
You do?
Because those wheels, it's not where you get the resources. It's wheels determine what kind of dice you can use for it.
That's correct.
Because it's a part of the same color of the dice that you use.
Yes.
And then you can retire those dice.
That's true.
And
they age out.
And then also you got tile placement. You're building a city.
You got another city over here.
You're building a city.
So there are a lot of
it's a lot of moving parts.
Things going on. So yes, but I do love it. I had a really good time when we played it.
Yes.
So I love it.
Well, let's keep on talking about it, because that's my number 2 too.
Oh,
that's my number 2.
That's 2 for you.
It's Origins First Builders from Board and Dice. Yes, I love the game.
So not only do we have crossovers, our crossovers are in the same spots.
Same spots. Yes. So I love it too. So
it's a really good game.
It makes you think.
Now that's one that I would love to get on the table again.
Yes.
Because we keep moving on, going to other games, but I just get so frustrated when I can't replay some of the stuff I really like. But that's one I'd love to get on the table.
Because like right now I'm frustrated that was it Lost Ruins of Arnak?
Yeah.
And we just got the new expansion. I want to get that on the table bad.
I know.
So it's a lot that you want to go back.
All about time.
And playing those good games. But Origins First Builders, that's one I agree.
Yeah.
You want to get that on the table because there's just so much going on. Yeah. And you want to say, okay, I want to use a different strategist this time to try to see if I can beat Starla. Because I think when we did the playthrough, you won, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you killed me. You killed me on that one. So we need to play again, and so I can maybe try to win.
Yeah, you should try.
Because it's so much going on, but you try. Because you also have that I think it's the military wheel that you got. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I think you should try to win.
Yeah, I would try. I would try.
Keep trying.
Yes. So that's my number 2.
All right. So
number 1. Yes. Here we go.
Number 1.
What is your number 1?
Out of the games that we played in 2021.
Yes.
And this was a very difficult decision.
Really? It was difficult?
It was very difficult.
Okay.
But I had to think about what game did I just... I love them all that are on my list.
Yes.
But this one in particular...
Yes.
I liked it.
Yes.
You liked it.
Yes.
Grant liked it. We went back to it again and again.
Yes.
We showed it to our friends.
Yes.
They liked it.
Yes.
Even our friend Julia, she played it one time and wanted to play it again.
I know what it is.
That game is Enchanted Plume by Calliope Games. And it's 2 to 6 players.
Yes.
We just talked about it.
That was my number 5.
Yes, and it shouldn't have been.
No.
But it is number 1 for me.
Yes.
And again, these lists change because, as we put in more games, we play more things.
Yes.
We change. But as of this moment.
Yes, as of this moment.
This is number 1 for me. As I said,
I'm going to tell you, you love that game.
I love it. I love it. I love the set collection. I love the beauty of it. I love the whole mechanics of the game.
And then,
the way they thought about it to make the first row negative.
Yeah.
And that you got to get smaller numbers. And then the next row is where you start to count. And then you have to have the same, you can use a variety of colors in the top row. And in the next row, you have to use those same colors. You can't introduce new colors.
No. And you can't go you can't go loosey-woosey all over. You can't go crazy. Yeah,
and so
you can't go crazy.
every time you do another row, you have to keep the colors from the previous row.
Yes.
Love it.
And then you don't want to get stuck because if you have a whole bunch of colors that are the same, you get backed into a wall. So you got to try to keep it.
You may not get that color.
Yeah, so you got to try to keep it.
You got to have variety.
A variety. Yeah. And it's so hard to get variety.
Yeah. So you got to keep that. You got to keep your peacock colorful and beautiful. And that's just right up my alley. I love color and I love the beauty of the art. It's a beautiful game.
And the market, because you got to always look at the market because you have to take either 2 cards from the the stack or you got to trade out one and take one because it doesn't play. You gotta look at that market big time. And sometimes the market don't give you nothing.
And then you also got to watch your opponents.
Yes.
You got to see how close they are.
Yes.
So filling out their peacock because they may have 1 or 2 going at the same time, and then you got to watch that deck to make sure the deck's not getting to the end.
Yeah, because when
you
the
don't
deck
want to get stuck.
Because when that what is that called? The peahen. The peahen comes out.
Shows up.
It's over.
You stop immediately.
It's over. The game is over.
And that's the most devastating feeling. All you needed was one more turn.
Yeah. And you're looking at the deck like, okay, stop taking cards. Stop taking cards. Yeah. Trade off cards. Stop taking cards. But you just know it's going to the end. Yeah, so it's a great game.
Enchanted Plumes is my number 1, and that's my top 10.
Yes,
What's your number 1?
My number 1.
Okay, what is it?
It's Cascadia from Flat Out Games. 1 to 4 players of tile placement, pattern building, drafting. We talked about Cascadia, how beautiful it is. And Randy Flynn did a great job. And Beth Sobel, her art's incredible. Beautiful. And it's just a cool, the tile placing and the pattern building that you're doing. It's a great game.
I mean, I ain't mad at you.
No, because that was number 5 for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we switched 1 and 5. We switched 1 and 5. That is crazy.
Oh my God! I mean, I know you guys. When we tell you that we keep our list separate, it is so true.
Yeah,
he was in a different room.
I was gone.
I was doing his list. So it's kind of crazy how we think.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good that we know that we like the same game.
Well, I think the reason we had so many crossovers because we had a limited number of games to choose from.
Yes, we did.
Now, usually when we do a list, we've got a whole variety, a wide world of games to choose from, so we don't have that many crossovers. But when we had to limit it to the 20 that we played, it made a lot of
It was more than 20, though.
Well, over 20.
But looking at the games that I put down, we did pass over a lot of games. We did pass over a lot of games.
Because I mean, we didn't mention them, but we still like them.
Like Summer Camp from Buffalo Games. I like that one.
I do too.
But it just didn't make my top 10.
Yeah.
I like that one. And then also Cubitos.
Yeah, Cubitos.
I like Cubitos. You said you were kind of
on the fence,
but I like Cubitos from AEG. I like that one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that those are our top 10 games.
Oh, I forgot to do my honorable mention.
Oh, honorable mention.
My honorable mention that was just right outside my top 10 was Descent Legends of the Dark by Fantasy Flight Games. That's a solo gig for me. That's a solo gig for me. I love it. Let me tell you, family, it's a really good game. I mean, it uses the app and you basically just go on dungeon crawling, but it's a unique way you can craft your weapons and make them better and craft stuff. It's a really good game. And the app just makes it 5 times better. I love it. So and that was Descent Legends of the Dark.
All right, so those are our top 10 games.
Yes.
From 2021.
Yes, but we threw a whole bunch of other games out there.
And hopefully that'll help you if you're still looking for games or something you want to play or something you're interested in. Hopefully what we've said will help you make some decisions, and some of the stuff we like, maybe you like too.
Yeah, hopefully, let us know what games you liked in 2021.
Which list you like better.
Well, it kind of really, it's the same list, kind of, sort of. So, I mean, they really don't have to vote about it.
There's really no competition.
You know, we just kind of switched it off. Like, I like Starla's better because she put this one in, you know, number one, you know.
Well,
so.
you know, that could be the case. But
Yeah, you know, who do you think whose number ones was better? You know, who do you think? So yeah, but let us know what you thought about, you know, our list and what list do you have of the best of 2021 for you guys? So let us know, family.
What were your favorite games of 2021?
Yeah, what were your favorite games? So we definitely want to hear it. So Starla, what about the merch for us?
Well, if you haven't gotten any OFPG merch in 2021, well, now it's time to get some in 2022.
Let's start it off, baby.
Yes. So, of course, you know, we've got shirts, and mugs, and pillows, and all kinds of stuff. We got a variety of styles. We've got some great sayings out there, like she don't do co-op.
No,
you know,
she still
humanity is a co-op.
Yeah.
The dice ain't nice. So we got all kinds of things. You know, show some love and support. We'd appreciate it. So that's our merch.
So Starla, where can they find OFPG in this crazy new year of 2022?
If you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube.
Right here!
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that's local.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right, family, it's so good to see you in the new year. Hope you're doing well. And we really hope you have a great 2022.
Yes,
we really
do.
hope and pray that you do that. We love you guys. We just glad that you're still with us, and keep on coming back because we love hearing from you in the comments. So just talk to us because we're going to talk right back to you. Keep the questions coming for Ask OFPG. And again,
don't forget to check out OFPG Voices.
Yeah, don't forget to watch that because we're going to be talking about that. And again, family, always know that we love you. We definitely do. All right, be safe out there.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.